Rain or shine, it's here to make you laugh. It's the Steamboat Comedy Podcast. It's the Steamboat Comedy Podcast. And now your host, Kyle Ruff.
Well, you want to just jump in?
Should we jump into the podcast?
Let's jump into the Steamboat Comedy Podcast, everybody.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. We're on a bit of a hiatus.
A bit of a hiatus. We're back though.
A minor hiatus.
Always back from a hiatus.
Yeah. Well, you were out of town. You were visiting your much loved family.
I was out of town. I had to go to a wedding, dude.
Yeah.
Big bro got married. Had to go cut a rug.
Yeah. Did you dice it up on the dance floor?
Diced it up on the
Are you
dance
are
floor
you a
little
wedding
bit.
dancer?
I'm like a dancer, like Seth Rogen is a dancer. You know what I mean?
So you throw a lot of dice?
A lot of dice.
Yeah.
A lot of shimmies.
A lot of
dude.
shimmies. You got to shimmy.
Just really short bursts of dancing,
Yeah.
and then you hang back in the crowd.
You go back.
You back, and then you come out and you do
then-
something wild,
yeah.
and then you go back.
Then,
That's
like,
how I dance.
Cupid Shuffle pops on. And you're like, here I am again.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh shit, it's Matt again.
I'm not dancing for a whole song.
Yeah, no.
No.
You got to give them a little taste so then they appreciate it when you jump on.
That's all I have is a little taste of dance moves. If I have to do it for more than a song, I'm fucked. But yeah, I was in Idaho. It was a good time. Great to see the family.
Yeah.
It was awesome. I love them. The shit part, because that's all the people want to hear,
Yeah.
is on my way back. You know how you see, like, when you're driving on the highway sometimes, you see, like, shreds of tires on the side of the road?
Yes.
And you think to yourself, oh, that person must have died
Right.
because looks like their tire exploded.
Right.
That happened to me.
You were that guy.
I was that guy. Shreds of my tire are still on the highway.
They're still there?
They
You didn't
have
go
to
pick
be.
them up?
I got the big wheel, but it was shredded. So I got the wheel and it had like half of it still on.
Oh, man.
And I didn't go pick up the scraps. But that happened to me about 20 miles outside of Rock Springs, Wyoming.
Yeah, and if people aren't familiar with the state of Wyoming, there's nothing there.
It's flat and you do 80 miles an hour on
Yeah.
the highway.
Yep.
So my tire exploded in the 80-mile-an-hour zone on the highway, and then I had to pull over and change my tire out while semis were blowing past me about 4 feet from my fucking car.
Nice.
So
Did you feel, like, secure? Did you feel
I felt
good?
safe. I felt coddled.
Did you have any small cones to put out?
I didn't, but after about 40 minutes of me getting my spare on, a trucker came up and put one of those triangular flasher signs that lets people know I'm
Yeah.
here. Put that up for about 10 minutes.
My grandma gave me one of those because she's my grandma, and she's like, "Oh, you're driving now. This could be scary." So
Yeah.
she gave me a small triangle. I don't know what happened to it. I don't think I ever used it.
You probably put it up once and then left it there
Yeah,
somewhere. It's still flashing.
I saw a guy on the side of the road, and I just threw it out the window at him, and I
There
kept
you
going.
go.
And
Just
I felt
helped him out.
really good about myself.
Yeah, you gotta help the people when
Yeah,
you
dude.
can.
Yeah, do one good deed a day.
But I got the spare off, and then the trucker came up and he helped me put the other one on quicker, just because I was taking fucking forever. And then I got the spare tire on, and get this, the spare tire was flat.
Sick.
So about 5 minutes of driving on the spare tire, it started to smoke rampantly,
Oh.
like it out the back of my car. So I pulled back over,
Yeah.
and I was fucked.
And then what'd you do? You just walked?
I called my dad. I said, Dad, I'm fucked.
I'm scared.
I'm fucked, Dad. And he was like, all right, hold on. Because I didn't have very good service either. So he looked
Yeah,
up.
you're in Wyoming.
Yeah. So he looked up like.
There's no people
I
there.
knew
They
I was
don't need service.
close to Rock Springs. So he looked up
Okay.
like a Les Schwab in Rock Springs. And mind you, this was probably 4:30 on Saturday.
Okay.
So he called them and was like, can someone go out there and fill up my son's fucking tire? He's fucked. And they were like, sure, dude. They close at 5.
Yeah.
So about an hour later, someone shows up to fill up the air in my tire. So it's like 5:40 at this point, and then follows me back to Les Schwab, and then I bought 4 new fucking tires.
And I bet that was really cheap, huh?
Oh, they price gouged me, but I didn't give a shit at
I mean, at that point, you're like, just
I was like-
here's a blank check
Yeah.
if those even exist
It had
anymore.
been a 3-hour ordeal at that point, and I was like, are you guys going to change them out tonight? And they were like, yes. And I was like, I almost cried.
And you're like, here's an infinite amount of my money.
I was like, I'll empty the bank account. Thank you so much. I don't have to, because I would have had to spend a fucking day, because they're not open on Sundays in Rock Springs, and I probably would have blown my head off.
yeah.
But
That would
that That was a fun time. My car still smells like burnt rubber when I get in it.
Sick, dude.
Nice. Yeah,
Nice.
it's pretty dope. All in all, a good trip though.
Yeah. Oh, I had a fun little car.
Speaking of cars,
Yeah, while you were gone, I had a super neat thing happen to me in my car. And if I don't know how many car stories I've told on this podcast. I have the worst luck with cars of anyone you've ever met.
I think you're manifesting that though. You believe the story that you have bad luck with cars,
Right.
And now you're bringing
Yeah,
that to
and in
fruition.
reality, I'm just driving drunk into telephone poles. That was one of my cars, actually. I've totaled. This is my 7th car. No, this is my 8th car, and I've totaled 6 of them.
That's pretty good.
And this one I haven't totaled, but I did explode the engine one time and had to replace the whole engine.
Pretty much
So this is basically
a
my
new car.
9th
Yeah,
car.
it's pretty much a new car at that point.
Yeah. Well, so while you were gone, I was going to do the adult spelling bee now at the bus stop.
It's where adults spell dirty words.
Yeah, and I mock them ruthlessly.
Mhm.
It's fantastic.
Drunk people love it.
The chick who won the last one, English wasn't even her first language. That's how stupid everyone else there was.
Or how smart she is. People that know multiple languages is smart. Dude.
That's true. She
They
could have
is-
been just like, sandbagging me a little bit. She's like, oh, tee I don't know. And then she just spells like deoxyribonucleic acid. And I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, and she's like, I don't even know this language.
Yes, I don't know what these is. It's so crazy. And then she's perfect English. I don't know. That's what A, B.
Yeah, it's like fuck. So she could have been very smart.
She was smarter than I was because after the show, I was loading up shit in the car. And I got to bring our whole PA there. And I've got those big ass fucking speakers.
Yep.
And so it's snowing while this is going on, and I'm taking my time going in and out. There's snow all over the back.
Yeah,
of
saying
my
hi
car
to all
and
your
shit.
fans.
All my
dude.
fans, signing autographs, signing tits and dicks,
signing babies,
and shaking.
kissing tits.
Yeah, kissing. You know the old expression. And the last thing I take out is the speakers, and I load them in the back, and I go to shut the back hatch, and it doesn't quite shut all the way.
Yeah, you got to put a little oomph in it.
Yeah. And so I'm like pushing on it, and all I can hear is snow crunching. So I'm like, oh, there's just some snow in there or whatever. I'll just smash it down. And I give it 2 or 3 good ones. And then I give it one real good one,
Yeah, a little oomph.
little oomph. And my entire back windshield shattered all over my dick and balls and onto the street. I was pantsless, by the way. That's how I load things in the winter. And it just shattered out. So the speaker was hitting the corner of the windshield just enough.
Yeah.
But I couldn't hear it. I didn't hear it knocking because all I could hear was the snow crunching on the
Yeah.
bottom. So I was like, fucking snow. And so I just, boom, and it just shattered the whole thing into a million. It wasn't like your front windshield just cracks. Apparently your back shield just turns into a billion little tiny pieces that continue to flake off for weeks.
The whole back windshield,
Yeah.
not just an area.
Not an area, the whole thing. With like a little like rim of more glass around the outside so it can keep flaking off and getting all over your clothes and your carpet when you walk
Yeah.
around in the driveway and everywhere you go. So that was cool. I think I stood there for a solid 40 seconds staring at the hole just like, that didn't just happen.
Yeah.
There's no way that just happened. This is not reality. And then I put my arm through it and I was like, fuck.
Yeah, it shattered.
It shattered.
That's the cool moment. When my tire exploded, I got out on the fucking highway.
Did you just
and
stare at it?
Looked at my tire and I was just like, fuck. Just rim on the fucking gravel. I was like,
Just nothing but-
no.
Was it just rim or was there like small pieces of tires?
So
still
there was
attached?
just rim and then like the piece of the tire that's like closest to the car, that like half was still on. So the outside of it exploded. Like exploded out. You
like
know what
out.
I mean? Yeah.
Like a claymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Sick.
So there's about a minute of me just being like, almost like laughing maniacally.
Yeah, you're just like, what else can you do? Like, I'm losing my mind.
I could die out here. This
Yeah.
is cool.
As you hear like wolves in the background, just like
God.
looking around.
And then you had to drive back home with a shattered.
I had to drive back home.
That's pretty funny imagery.
It honestly, when it's in the back, as long
Did
as
you-
you're going forward, the heat all stays in there.
Did you play music while you were driving?
Yeah. I can't remember what it was. It's probably like, Madonna.
Yeah,
just
for
like
sure.
a virgin.
I wish I could think of a good song that has to do with breaking windows, but I'm fucking not that funny.
Is Break Stuff by Limp Bizkit. That's the best I
I want
got.
to break
That's what I
some
should've-
shit. Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's pretty neat, dude.
That was a sick thing, and then it took forever. I luckily found a back window at a junkyard outside of town for $100, because if you buy a new one, guess this, it's $1,100
For a windshield.
for a back windshield.
Thanks a lot, fucking
Yeah, thanks.
Bush.
Yeah, thanks Obama.
Thanks, Bush, you fucking
Fucking
that guy.
thanks Kamala Harris, you bitch. So
Start blaming shit on the vice president.
yeah, just all of them. Thanks Al Gore, you dumb whore.
You fucking price
Yeah.
gouging son of a bitch.
Yeah, he just wants all the windows to break because he doesn't think they're necessary because of the global heating that he made up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For profit.
For profit.
For profit.
So we could make that dumb movie.
Yeah. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So it was an inconvenient truth that I had no windshield. And but it took like a week or so to get in there. And like for a while I was like bumming rides, but towards the end I was like, I have to use my car. I have a choice. So I just cut out a big fucking piece of cardboard and duct taped it over the hole in the back.
Really high
Like-
class.
Like the trailer park scum that
really,
I am.
really high class stuff. We're in our 30s.
Yeah, I was like, the whole time I'm like, I'm a grown man, and I'm just driving
Yeah,
around.
for sure. It was such a bullshit moment when I got the spare on and then it was flat. I was like, I didn't even know spare tires could get flat. That's like their one job.
Yeah, it's to be not flat.
To help you out when your tires are flat.
Right. I guess that's nope, not that one.
Not at all. It's like if you can't get an erection, so you grab a dildo and then the dildo's also flat.
it just flops.
You're like, what the
You
fuck?
pick it up and you're like,
This
ah,
thing was supposed to help me out.
shake it around.
Yeah.
Then you go to take an ED pill, and it's just a small pill filled with whiskey, and you're like, ah.
It's just cocaine and whiskey and
And you're like, what's
even worse. God, dude. I was fucking
That's fucking brutal. God, cars are the worst.
I hate cars
I hate
so fucking much.
But you
I don't
gotta
know
have 'em.
shit about them either.
Yeah. I'm actually looking at. I was
Going
gonna
to mechanic school?
Yeah, well, I was gonna save this for our things we're grateful and not grateful for bit.
Let's jump into it.
You want to just jump in now?
Yeah, I don't have anything, so you go ahead.
Oh, okay. I figured with Thanksgiving in the recent past, we could just make it things we're thankful for,
Yeah.
as well as things that we're not thankful for.
You're thankful for cars?
No, fuck no.
No,
I am not thankful for cars.
It's the opposite of thankful.
I hold them in contempt.
Contempt giving.
Yes. It's contempt giving.
All right.
I'm giving all of my contempt to fucking cars. But no, I'm grateful for Black Friday
Are you?
because that's the
You
only time I buy anything
you
every Black
fucking-
Friday. I'll look at like there's this suit I've been trying to get, like one of these nice like stretchy like stain resistant suits. I was like, hey, where'd work? Jeremy Pivens actually wears this same brand of suit when he does his terrible comedy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
If there's one
it's
thing.
called X Suit.
we
Use
know about-
promo code Steamboat Comedy, get $0 off. But
Guy knows suits. Say
Guy
what
knows-
you will about Jeremy Piven. He knows suits.
he knows suits.
He does.
I don't think there's like 3 scenes in Entourage where he's not wearing a suit.
Did you see him wear that suit? And you're like, I gotta get that
I was
suit.
like, I gotta get that suit.
I gotta get that suit.
No, it was like a fucking ad I saw, but I saw it in like July, and I was like, oh man, I can't wait until Black Friday when I can afford to buy this.
Did you
And then
buy
I went
it?
to do it, no, it's out of stock,
Oh, nice.
so that's cool.
That's lit.
It's a
dude.
little
I'm
too
glad-
late.
That makes me happy that you couldn't get it.
Yeah, I did buy a whole bunch of Joe Rogan supplements to get buff. I usually load up
Nice.
there on it.com. Use promo code Steamboat Comedy.
It won't take you anywhere.
It'll do literally nothing at all.
It'll say user error.
It'll say
This is not
promo
a
code
promo code.
not found. But yeah,
Got a
I
bunch
like
of
it.
supplements?
Yeah,
You're the type of guy that uses supplements but doesn't work out, right?
yeah. I mostly just use supplements to make myself feel strong,
That's it.
and that's 2/3 of it.
Yeah.
It's all about mindset, you know.
Okay.
It's all about vibes.
So you're thankful for Black Friday.
So I'm thankful
Is
for
that
Black
what-
Friday, and I'm
is
also
that-
speaking of how I hate cars. I'm looking at this fancy ass e-bike that I've been waiting for Black Friday to also buy.
Those things are thousands of dollars.
Yeah, this one's a lot
Why would you want that?
because they're cool.
No, they're not.
And we live at the top of a hill now. I don't want to ride my fat ass up this hill. This hill is huge.
It is a big hill.
It's a big hill.
I run up this hill.
I have before, very slowly and
An
sweatily.
That is such a waste of money, my man.
I think it's a fucking great investment.
that is just there is so many
it's
other.
the one I'm looking at. I'll show it to you. Is normally
I don't wanna see it.
$2,500,
Jesus.
but it's got like a big fat Tesla. I don't know if it's it's just
It's got a Tesla engine.
it claims it can go up hills. Maybe not in the snow. We'll see. But
And the good thing is, if you order it on Amazon and you don't like it, you
I
can
can
just fucking return it
Yeah.
free of charge,
just
dude.
completely free.
Go into a UPS store, spit in the employee's face.
Yeah, throw
And
it on the
say,
ground
It said I could just turn this back.
and just take a QR code, crumple it into a ball, flick it right into his eyes.
You know what's been happening?
What?
So I do work at a UPS store and we do Amazon returns
You
all
sure
the
do.
fucking live
Yeah,
long day.
It's like your whole job now.
It is. It's a lot of it. But lately, in the last couple weeks, or at least since I've been back, the QR codes aren't working.
Oh.
I would say like maybe 30% of them just don't work and they won't scan.
Interesting.
So people will come in and they'll be like, here, and I'll scan it and I'll be like, that didn't work. And then in my stomach, I get
You go,
genuinely
you go,
happy. I go, it didn't work. Sorry.
Walk your fat ass back out the door.
And here's a weird thing. They're surprisingly understanding about it because I think they too understand that it's kind of a ridiculous concept. They're like, this is too easy.
Does anyone ever apologize? Like, I'm sorry I even came in here.
for sure. At least once a day, someone's like, Dad, this is a fucking...
This sucks for you.
Does this suck for you? People ask that all the time.
And
I'm
you're
just
like,
no,
yeah.
it doesn't. And
I'm
they
so
stick
happy.
A finger right in my eye.
Yeah. As you slowly cut your own wrists. You're like, no, I'm so
Oh, that's
happy
my
here.
thankfulness that the QR codes aren't working.
Oh, okay.
There we go. That's nice.
Boom, look at you being thankful.
I'm a thankful guy. I didn't
Yeah.
have anything that I thought of,
Oh.
which is like, it's really like not a big deal.
You're just letting our fans down again. But it's, I'll give you another one.
Another thankful?
Yeah. I am not thankful. I am, what do we say, contemptful. Spiteful even.
Yeah.
For bluegrass bands.
Oh, yeah.
I hate them.
I'm going to jump on board with you on that one.
I was just reminded because I just got interviewed by Steamboat Magazine for all the dozens
yeah.
of people who read that.
I just got back to him today, and she's like, I already have it written. And I was like, okay.
Cool, thanks. But she today sent me a thing. She's like, are all these quotes right? And one of them was about how this is like a bluegrass jam band town, and that's why it's hard to get locals to come to our shit because they just like stupid-ass bluegrass and stupid-ass jam bands.
Yeah. I don't even know if people really like him. Do you think they like him?
It's just noise. It's just constant noise, and it makes them feel like they're out west.
And they can still talk to each other while it's playing?
Yeah.
Because there's no real lyrics that
There's
they're
no real
missing.
point to it.
Yeah.
It's just sound.
Well, I think it's like, there's no point to it, so they can go out and scream at each other while the band is
Yeah,
playing and
so you
not
can be like,
really pay attention.
Hey, I saw you at work the other day.
Yeah.
Like that kind of shit.
Yeah, let's talk about me. Guess what
Yeah.
happened to my kids?
Guess what happened to my dog?
Yeah.
No one has kids here.
No,
No, they all
does.
have dogs.
Some people do.
But it got me in trouble, my contempt for bluegrass last time that I was interviewed by the paper.
So wait, what did you say in this one?
And this one I didn't say like fuck bluegrass bands. And the last one I kind of did.
Yeah. Oh, you just said it's hard because of the bluegrass.
I just
and
said
the jam bands
what I said in
every
the
night.
paper the last time was we're just trying to offer something different than another fucking bluegrass band every week. They cut the fucking part out.
Pussies.
But a certain
Free speech, bro.
yeah, it's free speech.
Free speech.
What is
dude.
this, communist China? I
You have
can't
no-
hate bluegrass.
Journalistic integrity.
Yeah, dude, my First Amendment rights allow
Can't
me.
censor you.
Can't censor me,
Can't
bro.
censor Kyle Ruff.
Yeah, dude, you know who the fuck I am.
No, please keep interviewing.
Oh, so yeah,
Interviewing us.
please keep talking to us. We'll take all the free press
Anything
we
will
can
help
get.
because the
Literally,
fucking bluegrass brands take
I
everything.
fucking hate them. But when that happened, that one came out, and there's a certain place, a certain venue in town I won't name by name, but we've worked with them in the past, and they had a bluegrass band that weekend, and they read me in the paper say "fuck bluegrass bands," and apparently they were real mad at me
Yeah,
because they thought that I was talking about them.
you weren't.
I wasn't, but it's like
You're
the
talking about
fact
the essence of
the
them.
fact that I didn't know that they had a bluegrass band and they had one speaks to my point of every fucking place
Yeah.
in this town has a bluegrass band every weekend.
Yeah, 100%.
So it's like you just proved me right.
I wasn't even talking about you guys.
Yeah, but I also was.
But I was. But I was talking about everyone.
Yeah, I was talking about the collective you.
Yeah.
You
of
and all the stupid asses like you.
Yeah. No, it is kind of annoying because I like tip-top bluegrass bands. Like
Yeah.
Green Sky Bluegrass, they rip. Trampled
Yeah.
by Turtles,
I like
they rip.
what's the other one? The Little Smokies.
Yeah.
They're
they
fucking
rip.
cool.
Buffalo
I've met those guys
Commons,
before.
I
Buffalo
get-
Commons are
you know,
cool.
But every weekend.
But goddamn, change it up. They asked me a quote I said on the interview. I was like, the locals don't appreciate how good our shows are,
They don't.
which they don't.
They
But I read it and I was like, that sounds kind of dickish. Maybe
Yeah.
say understand instead of appreciate.
Yeah.
Because if I'm in there like, you don't appreciate me.
Yeah, yeah.
Why don't you appreciate? Then they're gonna be like,
Fuck
they're gonna,
this
they're gonna be
whiny
like, this guy's
baby.
a little fucking homo,
This whiny ass little baby.
little baby.
Yeah, they just don't. It's not a comedy town, and that's our biggest demise.
But it is though.
It's a
We're
ski
making
town.
it one.
It is now.
It is now.
The people come here to ski and fucking see bluegrass. Apparently,
Yeah.
I don't know how the bluegrass got their foot in the door.
It's just 'cause it's out west.
Yeah, and people have cowboy hats.
Yeah.
I get it.
And it's like, country isn't like, you can't like dance around and like take Molly to country music, but you can do that on bluegrass.
Yeah,
And it's
And
still
jam
slightly
bands.
country. And jam bands.
yeah,
So they've got like the shitty dance version of rock and roll and the shitty dance version of country, and that's what we have.
yeah.
And also reggae, which is the shitty dance version of rap. That's the third thing that we have.
Just second tier everything.
Yeah, we are one step below normal in so many genres.
Okay, I have a contempt.
All right, let's hear it.
You want it?
Yeah, I do.
E-bikes. They're fucking lame, dude.
I do hate all of the kids. Like this whole town. So everyone here is rich, and so this whole
But us. Everyone
us,
who lives
I
here is
should say.
rich. Everyone who works here is not.
everyone who owns a house here or
Yeah.
has kids here, loaded.
If you see parents with kids here, 99% chance they're loaded.
They're loaded.
Yeah, loaded.
Loaded.
So e-bikes, yeah, I hate them. I
Yeah.
think anyone who really rides them is a fucking loser. Like,
they're
or even
everywhere.
wants them. I think is like,
Whoever
or is
can-
even like thinking about
just
getting
contemplate.
one.
Yeah, I see where you're coming
I
from.
think so.
I don't know anyone like that, but if I did, I think he might. I don't know. I'd have to ask him, but I mean, it seems there's some reasonable points to maybe investing in one to save the environment for one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It's always comes back to the environment. dude.
That's what Al Gore,
Get me
who
started
is someone
on
I'm
the
thankful for.
environment, dude.
Al Gore taught me a long time that I should care about the environment, and I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I don't. You can't in this economy.
Not in
care
this
about the
economy?
environment. Unless you want to, if
God.
you don't want to get anything done, then you can care about the environment.
Yeah,
If you want to get shit done, you have to say hell with the environment.
yeah.
I'm
I mean,
too
we gotta
busy.
just burn it and use the flames
Yeah.
for stuff. Use the
I gotta-
smoke.
I gotta fucking buy shit. I gotta order shit. I
Yeah.
gotta return shit.
I gotta turn trees into cardboard boxes so I can return my Amazon Slinky.
Yep.
You know,
No, just ride your bike. Just get a little exercise.
it's a big hill.
It's not that big.
It's a pretty big hill.
I'd say it's probably 3/4
Like
mile. Given my-
straight up,
Give 'em- give 'em my rough estimate.
like straight fucking up a wall.
You know, I kind of get where you're coming from. Not everyone is a fucking athlete like I am,
I
dude.
know.
And that's really what I'm trying to wrap my head around.
If you were like Kyle, bench press this hill, I would do it. But I can't just run
I
up
could do
it.
push-ups on that hill.
I could do, yeah.
Easy. At least 20.
I could walk around with my shirt off on that hill slowly and looking real good.
Yeah.
But I can't, I can't run up it. Is that even legal?
It's you have to do it at night. Just ride your bike.
I'll just use my
Get the blood
my
pumping.
if I take my triangle reflector, then can I run up it? Is that safer?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, I'm gonna call
That'll
my
work
grandma
out.
and get a new one as soon as possible.
Yep. Here's something I have for you.
Oh, please.
So apparently I saw in the news that in Vail they just did away. So apparently in Vail for the last like 5 fucking so years, people would save their spots in the lift lines when they're skiing to get like closer to the front. So they would get there hella early before the lift started, and they would put their skis and poles in line and then fucking leave.
How does that work? So if you're waiting in line
That
and
was
there's just skis there, you just have to sit and wait for the person to
Stand
show
behind
up.
them. So Vail just did away with that. They had like an article about it this year. They're like, you can't fucking do this
That
anymore.
doesn't even make any sense.
Can you? I was
How
gonna
long
say,
did the skis get to claim the spot?
Can you imagine? What would you do if you were going to ski here in lovely Steamboat?
and I just saw
you
some
get up early and you're like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna get to the fucking front of the line,
And
you
there's
know,
just
get
a
some
pair of skis there.
fresh tracks, and you get up there and there's 20 deep of unoccupied skis. What would you do?
I can tell you immediately what I would do.
What would you do?
I would steal those skis and I would sell them online. Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't ski that day.
I mean, I would on their
Making
skis.
money. Yeah. I'd pick out the nicest pair of skis.
Yeah. And I'd be like, I'm going to sell these 8 pairs and I'm going to keep this 1 pair. And then if that guy shows up and he's like, hey, are those my skis? I'd be like, fuck you.
Are you out of your fucking
Are you out of your
mind?
mind? Did you just accuse me of stealing
Oh
your
my
stolen
God.
skis?
Bro, we talk shit to people when, like, there's people in front of you in line and, like, they wave their buddy up. And they're like,
Yeah.
no, come ride with us. Like, we talk shit to that person.
Right.
Like, ooh, nice. You get to go to the front, dude. Must be cool. If you left your skis unoccupied there,
Yeah.
I'm throwing them.
I'm throwing
I'm
them.
chucking them.
Yucking them.
One over there, one over there.
Oh, I'd like
Opposite.
get 2 buddies and we'd each run like 50 yards apart
Yeah.
and throw them in like a tree well and then come back.
The fucking audacity. But Vail can't do that. The thing about Vail, too, is, like, the people that work there are just like us. We say
People who
Vail
work
is-
there. Well,
we,
they
yeah,
don't-
we say Vail, they're yuppie, they're
They
fucking
live
losers.
in Avon.
You know what I mean?
And
yeah.
I've got hammered with them before. They are like us.
They're just like
They're
us.
just like us.
The people that go there are a little more wealthy, a little more douchebaggish.
a little more douchebaggish,
That's
a
fine.
little more famous.
But they're all like us, so they're going up, and I have to imagine that they fucking stole and tossed some skis.
Oh yeah. Well, I imagine they also deal with bullshit of some fucking yuppie being like, "Excuse me, lifty peasant. My skis were here first, and this man cut me." Or my skis were here, and I can't find them.
Yeah, you just get punched right in the stomach. That lifty, lifty should be able to punch someone in the stomach once a day.
Once a day, I think so.
Once a day.
One
In the
good.
gut, just to knock the wind
Yeah,
out.
and it doesn't like mark them.
Not gonna break a rib.
Yeah, just
Right
right
in
in
the
the right in the solar
solar
plex.
plexus.
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
just so they're like, "Ugh."
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
So they're out for about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then they're fine.
Like right out, I would purposely wait until like 1:00, like right when they're done with lunch,
Yeah.
and then really hope I could get like a full barf punch,
Yeah.
which is possible because that's happened to me. I got punched in the stomach so hard one time that I barfed.
Yeah, I can. Usually it's when you get hit in the nuts, you barf. But you.
Ooh, I've never done that. Have you?
Really?
No.
I haven't.
Well, my nuts are small,
Yeah, they're hard
so
to
they
hit.
can't take a lot of impact. They're like already up in there.
Yeah.
It's like a little speed bag. You can really just pound on them.
Yeah, just
You
a
know what I
little
mean?
flap.
You just
Basically just hit an inner thigh.
yeah. It's like what's the thing in the back of your throat that hangs down?
Back of your throat? Come.
Ah!
Come on, baby. Come on.
I wish I knew my anatomy well enough that I could have
The
cut you off with the correct
uvula.
answer. The uvula?
Yeah.
Yes.
The vulva.
The vulva. The vulva in the back of your throat.
I think it's the labias are in the back of your throat.
Yes. Yeah, maybe in the back of your throat because you eat so much pussy, you
Yeah.
fucking loser.
Shut up, dude. Don't be a fucking dick, dude. We're just having fun.
Yeah, why did make it personal?
Yeah, we're just having fun, you fucking bigot.
But that's what my nuts are like. They're small.
They're small. The thing in the back of your throat.
It's as small as
They
that.
are.
Which is also nuts in the back of my throat. That's what I thought you were going to say at first.
The nuts?
Yeah.
Oh,
That thing in the back of your throat, you're like, oh, nuts? Because, again, like a homosexual.
Because you're like sucking nuts.
Because I'm like, it's so deep in me that the nuts are there.
Dude, you're really sucking them. You gotta have some pretty hangy down nuts for that.
Yeah, you do. Real floppers.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, you know what we haven't done on the podcast yet? We haven't announced the winter lineup.
We haven't.
We didn't go through all of that before, did we?
No, God, no.
No.
It's huge.
It's huge. And you'll see more of it in Steamboat Magazine
Yep.
coming up.
Did
So
they take a picture of you?
no, I just sent him a bunch of pictures that I
Nice.
had. I didn't actually meet anyone in
It's just
person.
all of you just with your shirt off at the gym.
Yeah.
Like all those selfies.
Yeah. It's just me photoshopped on young Schwarzenegger a bunch of times.
It's been great. You should have done that. You should have photoshopped
It's just like
all of our heads.
that
onto,
black
like,
guy who's sitting on the edge of the bed with the enormous penis. That's just photoshopped my white face
do
onto there.
each of our heads on the
Just all of you guys next to all of you normal, and then just me on stage, just sitting with an unbelievable penis.
Oh, damn. Next time.
Next time, damn, real missed opportunity. I keep bugging her too. I'm like, can I have the cover? She's like, haha, we'll see. And then today I was like, seriously though,
Give me the cover.
give me the fucking cover.
I
I want to be able to hold it up and be like, you see that guy? That's me on the cover of a magazine.
And then we can finally stop chasing this stupid thing.
And then I can just retire.
And then you can finally be happy.
Yeah.
And then the void will be filled.
Man, that must be nice.
It'll never happen.
It'll never happen.
No.
The void part just by itself will never happen.
No, it's
Not until
not
I
possible.
die in a terrible fentanyl overdose like all the greats do.
In a couple years.
In a couple of years. Give it a couple of
Give
years.
it a couple years.
Yeah.
No, I don't think there's any way to get rid of the void. You just accept the void. That
You
it's
got to
there.
embrace the void because the void drives you.
It's one of my
The void is motivation. That should be a T-shirt.
The void drives you.
The void drives you. Driven by the void. And it just shows like a sad person. Sad person with a microphone.
Yeah.
Smiling with a tear coming down
Looking
his
at his
cheek.
notepad. Like, oh God, another one.
Again.
Anyway, lineup. Big
Lineup.
lineup coming in.
Big fat lineup.
Well, what are we doing next weekend?
Next weekend?
What are we doing on
well,
Saturday?
what we're doing is we're
How are we kicking this off?
we're kicking it off with the winter kickoff show. I think is
Yeah.
what I shittily named it.
Yeah.
So we're doing a local show Saturday, December 3rd. It is only $5 for the general public. Also, it is free for all Steamboat Springs employees. You'll see myself. You see Matt Newland, the wonderful and talented Kaylin Smith, and Drew will be there as well.
Yep. And my buddy Eric Lyons will be there.
Special guest, you
Special
heard it here
guest.
first, Eric Lyons.
Special guest. He confirmed yesterday.
Nice.
He'll be here. Said he has some people.
Nice little
He's
surprise
funny as
headliner.
fuck,
He
bro.
is
I'm
funny.
stoked.
I did a show with him in Denver a while back.
Yeah.
Back when it was COVID and we had to do comedy in the show was called Penalty Box because they built a makeshift hockey penalty box and we had to stand behind a sheet of glass and tell jokes.
Whew. That's a stitch.
That was something.
Nothing screams comedy like boxing yourself off on stage.
Right, yeah, then
You
just
know?
disconnecting from the audience.
Yeah, just
Literally.
putting something up between you and the
Yes.
audience.
I had some jokes. I used the physical humor.
Did you press your dick up against the glass?
I didn't do that. It was
Missed
too high.
opportunity.
I would have had to jump and like drag it down.
You
Which-
should have.
Could have been an opportunity.
Yeah. Stand up on the stool.
Yeah, and just
Press pecker, dude.
but I did someone like heckled me. I was talking about Michigan and someone was like Indiana. And I was like, who said that? And I pretended to like run into the glass and I was like, you're fucking lucky, dude. It was fun. It was good times. Eric Lyons is going to be here. That'll
Eric
be
Lyons will be there.
exciting.
I'm stoked
So
to
we're
see what he's
kicking it
gonna
off
say.
there. Like I said, all Steamboat Springs employees are coming free, which kicks ass.
Hell yeah.
And then,
It'd be nice to have another Idaho guy on the show. Jesus Christ.
yeah, we need more of them.
That's what people have been
Um,
screaming about.
That's what
They're
everyone's
like,
been
"Can we
talking
get more
about.
people on the show that started in Idaho.
What's with the, yeah. It's very you guys are not very diverse, very underrepresentative of Idahoians.
Yeah, what the hell?
Idahoans?
Idahoans.
Idahoans.
Idahoians.
Idahoians.
That's what we call the women.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Or men are Idahoans, women are Idahoians.
Idahoians.
Children.
It's like Sacagawea.
Yeah. Sacagaweans.
Sacagaweans.
Anyway, more Idaho guys being on the show.
That's going to be good. That's going to be awesome. Saturday, December 3rd. One night only. And then
It's going to be a blast.
the series gets going. We got our first special guest, Sammy Anzar, is coming out.
Ow!
He's awesome. He just won. Oh, which comedy competition was? It was a big one, and he got put up at the Cellar in New York City and did some spots there. Really funny dude. Excited to have him.
Yep.
I got connected with him through
fucking
Mark
name.
Masters. He'll be doing Vale as well. So he's awesome, up and coming dude. He'll be here gotta look at it, December 16th and 17th.
Hell yeah.
And then
That's going to be a blast.
2 weeks
It's
later,
a fucking wild lineup we have.
it is a fucking kick-ass lineup.
Yeah.
And then we have the great and powerful friend of the show, podcast guest, MK Paulson.
Back in town,
Back
baby.
in town, baby. The 1 year anniversary of when he broke his leg here last year.
He's
too.
going to light it up for one
We're gonna
fucking
just
night.
push him down Buddy's Run and make him face his fears.
Yep, we're going to have to.
We're gonna have to.
He'll
but-
thank us later.
Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but that's gonna be a one night New Year's Eve banger.
What time is that show at?
That's going to be at 8, I believe.
Okay, that's good.
So the whole winter series at Schmiggity's, we changed it to 7:30.
Okay.
We were doing 8 o'clock. Now we're doing Doors at 7. Show at 7:30 to 9.
Okay.
A little easier.
Yeah, you kind of fucking headliner can go a little longer if we without such a hard out.
Right.
All right.
All right, and then calm down. And then 2 weeks after that, we have the great and powerful. No, 1 week after that, we have Sean Patton returning
Back.
for the 4th Steamboat
Not
Comedy Show.
soon enough,
Dude, he's the best.
God, he's so fucking.
If you didn't know, he's
so stoked
absolutely
to see him do 2 new fucking hours,
dude.
like he does every fucking time
He's
been here.
so fucking sick. When we did that 4. He did 4 half hours in a weekend way back in Desperation Day 2, and all 4 of them were different. It was sick.
He's so fucking.
He's
good,
the best, and he just put out his.
We suck his dick too much though.
We do suck his dick too much, but it tastes great, and he's going to be on Peacock. His new special is coming out on NBC Peacock on December 2nd.
Oh fuck
called
yeah.
Number One, and I'm fucking stoked for it.
Fuck yeah.
He's the man. Excited to have him back. Then the next week, actually, we're going to Denver,
Ooh.
doing a show in Louisville.
Goddamn right, baby.
Mhm.
Back in Denver.
Yeah. More details come on that. I don't really even know what the actual show is called.
Nah, me neither. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
That's not till January, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got time.
Patrick S. is putting us up. He's awesome. He's been in Comedy Works and stuff. He's the man. And then the week after that, we've got, who is it, Stephen A.J.? No. Oh, it's Steve Gillespie.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Steve Gillespie is the fucking dude. He was on Conan at like a super young age. Been killing it. Tours all over the country.
Yep.
He's sick. Seen some of his clips. Very funny. He's never been up here before. He's been actually like sending me emails for like damn near 6-8 months trying to get out here, and we finally got him on a show. He's doing Vail as well.
Nice.
So that's going to be awesome. Good weekend for him. And then
You guys can check it out online too.
it is online. 2 weeks after that, though, we got Cypher Sounds,
Oh, fuck yeah.
who's the man
Yep.
of Hot 97 fame.
Fucking hilarious, bro.
So good.
Such a good stand-up.
And he's touring. He's killing it right now. He's touring all over the country. He's at the Cellar all the time.
Fucking pro.
Just kills it on social media. Fucking tours with Chappelle
Yeah.
and shit. He's the dude.
He's the fucking man.
And then 2 weeks after that, Stephen A.J. is coming back.
Hell yeah,
Stephen
the return.
A.J.'s dude. Let's see if we can get him all fucked up like we did last
we'll have
time.
a good time.
Oh my God, he got the show ended, and we're like, "Hey, Steven, we're gonna go to the Barley," and he was like, "Yeah, for sure," which is like 2 blocks away, and he shows up 15 minutes later, hammered.
Yeah, something
And we're
happened.
like, "What happened to you?"
Took like a shot of absinthe. or
Yeah, he
something.
took like a Ace Ventura blow dart to the neck
Yeah.
on the way over.
Three's too many.
It was too much, but he's awesome. He's the coolest dude. Super
Yeah.
chill. Always a good time. Very funny. He's been killing it on his clips on from Comedy Works lately too.
Yep.
He's also a voice on BoJack Horseman, if you're a fan. And
That's
then,
wild.
right after that, we have Mike Stanley coming back.
The return.
The return of the Stanley.
Fucking coolest guy in town.
He is cool as fuck. He's such
Funny
a good
as
hang.
fuck, dude.
I'm so stoked just to, I mean, not only is he awesome and hilarious, but I'm just stoked to just like hang out with him.
No, yeah, he's
Yeah.
the best to fucking talk to.
Me and him ended up just sitting at Timber and Torch at the base of the mountain and just fucking chewing the fat for like 3 hours last year.
Dare I say it, he has a great vibe.
Great vibes.
Great vibe.
And we're all about vibes.
We're all about vibes here at
That's
Steamboat Comedy.
basically the whole point. And then,
Less about jokes, more about vibes.
2 weeks after that, we've got Robbie Bernstein, the great Robbie Bernstein, coming back. He's always a fucking hoot. Loves to ski. Shreds with us.
Yep.
Always brings his loyal followers of crazy people with him.
He's a nut, dude.
He's a nut, dude. His comedy is very risky, and I
Yeah.
love it. Like,
Yeah, he goes
will
for it.
he will go for the topic of the day, and he puts out like daily like news briefing podcasts and shit like that,
Yeah.
which are awesome. He's the man. Excited to have him back. And then
He looks scary too. He looks like he'd fuck you up.
he does. Well, he's like
Who
my
do you
height,
think-
and he weighs like 40 pounds more than
If
me.
we had a fight to the death on our lineup, who do you think would win?
AJ,
You do?
he's black.
Yeah, he is. He's got the length.
He's got
He's got the
If
reach.
Sam Talent was here, I'd be like,
That'd be tough.
he just fucking lay on you and you're toast.
I mean, Sean Patton's a fucking.
He's a stout
looks like
dude.
he could put you through a fucking wall.
He's a big boy.
He never would.
He's
but he
got
looks
forearms like this water mug
Yeah,
here,
if
which
you
if you can't see it is 6 inches thick.
If you got a low base, he could really fucking drive you back
Squatty,
big time.
indeed.
You never know with Stanley though, bro.
Stanley, he
looks like an athlete.
He's a Detroit guy. I'm sure he's scrappy.
He looks like an athlete. He looks like he has an 8-pack. I don't know if he does.
Yeah.
He does, you know.
He probably I know he was putting a bunch of videos on Instagram of him doing boxing lessons.
Oh.
So yeah, I think we got a winner. And then the final guest, who also could be scrappy in a fight,
All right.
is the great and powerful Eddie Ift.
I don't know. I don't know if he'd hold, you know.
Well, he's an older dude, not too old, but he's probably in his 40s, I would guess.
Yeah,
he
he-
looks like he's in great shape.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
And who's the dude that's coming with him? He was here last time.
Oh, Joe Prano?
Joe Prano's
I think
tall
he's
guy.
coming again.
He's got a good reach.
He's got the length. He's into sports. He probably played some sports.
Yeah, I think he'd probably take Eddie.
Those two as a tag team, that'd be tough to contend with.
Yeah, there's no one. I don't know. Corey and fucking
Corey and
'cause
Stanley?
Corey's coming with Stanley.
That's true. Corey's an athlete.
They're both fucking athletes.
Yeah.
They look like they'd wear you down.
Corey was almost on the USA rugby team. Do you know that?
Oh yeah, he would fucking.
He would
him
fucking.
and Stanley, I think, would take.
He's getting
the fucking
skinny
cake.
though.
He is.
He's
He
getting
is
all
getting
skinny.
Too much heroin. We've tried to talk to him.
We
about
tried
it
talking about
before.
it's not going to happen. We just got to
Tried
let
to
him.
tell him to cut off.
We just got him burn bright, and then he'll
Yeah.
burn out, and that's the way it is.
You know, and that's sometimes that's more beautiful than living a long life.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to talk to you about something. Your contempt for Breaking Bad.
Oh, it's just I don't have contempt.
The show Breaking Bad, critically
All right.
acclaimed, numerous fucking awards, great show, front to back.
I'll just give it.
No one can really, no one of sound mind can really disagree with it.
I'm not saying it's a bad show. I'm just saying
Okay,
it's
now that we're on
not the
air.
fucking greatest show ever. It's a
the
good
greatest show ever. That's tough.
It's
though.
a good show. It is not a great
Okay,
show.
see, that's where I have a problem.
The characters suck. Name one female character
just-
in that show that doesn't blow 1,000 dicks.
They all suck.
They
and
all
it's
suck.
true.
And
that's
you're
not the
watching Game.
point.
You just watch Game of Thrones.
That's not the point of Breaking Bad, though. It's about just the two characters.
But you don't have to suck at everything else. You can do the other things good too.
Like Game of Thrones and Breaking Bad are so different. Breaking Bad just literally
yeah,
has
one's
the two
good
characters.
and the other one's great.
No, not at all.
That's the difference.
They're both great. They are. Game of Thrones. It's
Jesse and
fantasy, though, dude. It's fantasy versus
doesn't
real.
mean you have to suck at acting if it's not
actual
fantasy.
suck at acting.
Suck at acting and suck at writing dialogue.
Oh my
the
god.
dialogue
dude.
is hot
That's
garbage.
fucking insane.
I swear to God.
Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul could outact
Name a
anyone on
third.
Game of Thrones. is
Name
my
a third
point.
person.
I don't have to.
Exactly.
The cop brother. I don't know his name.
The
He's
cop
pretty
brother
good.
is okay at
He's pretty
best.
good. And Jesse Pinkman's two fucking scumbag friends. They're funny.
They're funny.
They bring the comic relief.
a
Bill
bit.
Burr's in it, and that other
Bill Burr's good.
His partner, the big black
This
dude.
is all okay.
That's fine. That's all you need when your
That's
two leads
not-
are that fucking
But
strong.
a great show,
That's
everyone's good. dude.
Landry from Friday Night Lights is in it as the bad guy, the redhead. Fucking kills it, dude.
Yeah, he comes in. Well,
Season 4 and 5, I think, and he fucking is a good,
he's a good bad guy.
great bad guy.
The chicken guy was okay too. The
Yeah.
Pollos Humanos guy.
Yeah.
He's a good deadpan, like has a family and then is like a ruthless killer at night or whatever.
It's a great show.
It's fine.
It's hard to argue if it's better than Game of Thrones. I won't do it just. 'Cause
But
I
it's
know, 'cause I
you've
know
never
you'll-
seen Mad Men. That's another one I would compare.
No,
to. Mad Men is a fucking fantastic.
Comes off as
television
rather
program.
boring.
Breaking Bad's boring. at
No,
times.
Breaking
There's
Bad
a
is-
whole episode where he chases a fly.
No, come
There's
on.
a whole episode. It's called The Fly. That's the
Yeah.
name of the episode.
It's gonna ruin the batch
That
if he
sucked.
doesn't get it, dude.
I don't care.
Oh my god, the
And
one.
guess what? He gets it at the end.
Thank God. Or else
Whoa!
the fucking crystal meth would have been shitty.
Yeah, and then he would have got
Alright.
killed by the chicken guy.
Nah, yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
But here's my point: it is a great show.
it's fine.
I'm not gonna argue if it's better than Game of Thrones because they're two wildly different shows.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones has 500 characters.
And they're all really good.
They're all okay.
They're all very good.
They're all. I would say they're good. I don't know if they're great.
They're like, shut up. Don't use my words against me, you fucking she-devil bitch. the background, like the side characters just at like the wall are better than like pretty much all of the side characters. Like there's no like Braun level side character. How good is Braun as a side character in Game of Thrones?
Which one's Braun?
Braun's the assassin guy who hangs out with Tyrion. He's the fucking man.
Braun's the what does he do in the show? You got to tell me. Give me a scene.
he saves Tyrion in season 1 in the trial by combat.
Okay, yeah. I
You
know
know
what
that?
you're talking
He's
about.
like
And
a
then now
real-
he's with fucking what's her face?
Yeah, he just rode off with. He went on the expedition with Jaime to Dorne.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking
he's
about.
the man.
Dope.
There's
I thought you were talking
nobody
about.
on Breaking Bad of his caliber of awesomeness, except for maybe Jesse
Jesse's,
and maybe Walter, and that's it.
Yeah, but they blow him out of the water. Dude.
God, and they don't blow fucking Peter Dinklage out of the water.
No, of course not. But they're right there, neck and neck.
I know, but I'm saying we got the neck and neck, and then everything else is better too on the game.
If
of
you're going
Thrones side.
based strictly off characters welcome, dude.
Okay,
CBS.
also
Kyle
yeah.
loves everything on CBS.
That's
dude.
the whole point of the show
Characters
is
welcome.
characters.
Breaking Bad's about the story, the really good story, and the awesome dialogue. And it
The
kind of keeps you
dialogue.
on the edge of your seat.
Every time Walter comes home to talk to his wife and she's mad at him, I want to shoot myself in the head because it's such a terrible show.
No.
Yes.
Hard no.
Yes.
See, your disdain for Skylar is similar to the disdain people had for Joffrey. That means she's really fucking good,
But
dude.
no, but Joffrey was supposed to be that guy.
So was she.
No, she's
She's
not.
supposed to
She's
be-
supposed to be a person trying to
She's
figure out the
supposed to be
situation.
irritating towards Walter.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to be irritating towards everyone at her shitty acting and dialogue.
Nah, she's a good actress.
Well,
It's a great show.
I'll see you, Skylar, and I'll raise you Cop Guy's wife, who's a bag of shit.
Yeah, no, she is.
There's
It's
no
hard to
point in her existing.
It's hard to defend that one. It's Skylar's sister, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. I think that's how she comes in.
She's-
Yeah, no, that's bad.
She's a wet fart, dude.
Yeah,
She is
she's
trash.
cool. No, what's the dark-haired chick? Pinkman's girlfriend ODs on heroin.
She's good
She
for
was good.
for a
I think
brief.
she was a season and a half, maybe.
Did she make it that long?
I don't know if she made
I
it
think
that
she made
long.
maybe
They offed her.
8 episodes.
They
and-
offed her pretty good.
What else happens when you do that? Drugs.
Yep. Aaron Paul's the man. He went to my high school. Shout out Centennial
Aaron
Patriots.
Paul is the man.
He's so fucking good in that show.
He's also in BoJack Horseman with our boy Stephen AJ.
Yeah, it's full circle. Bring it
Full
back
circle.
around.
We should probably wrap this up, buddy.
Let's wrap it up. You got anything off top? Anything to wrap it up with?
Top Christmas movie, go. Because that's coming up as Christmas movie season.
Just something with I'd say The Night Before. Seth Rogen, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. You ever seen that one?
No.
Really? It's
Really?
funny as fuck.
That's the best one?
Yeah, I think so.
Is it better? Because I was going to pick Bad Santa.
Oh, that's a really good one
Bad Santa
too.
is a
I mean,
fucking kick-ass
Elf
movie.
is a really good movie.
It is an
and it's-
objectively great movie.
and
If you're going to watch with the
everyone's-
kids, I wasn't saying necessarily with kids.
Yeah, no, Night Before isn't with kids either.
No.
It's rated R.
Okay.
Seth Rogen. It's I think it was like 2012 or something. It's fucking fantastic.
Duly noted.
We'll check it out.
We'll check it out.
Also, just for some reason, I always watch Pineapple Express on Christmas. I don't know. It's not a Christmas movie at all, but it
No.
makes me feel good. It brings the same ambiance as a Christmas movie for some reason.
Very lighthearted.
It's lighthearted. It's good fun.
It's silly.
Yep.
Get a little bit of action like it's
Die Hard's
Hard.
my favorite Halloween movie, though. There we go.
You son of a
You
bitch.
piece of shit. What did you say was yours?
Bad Santa.
Yeah, Billy
If
Bob.
I'm going like kids family movie though, I'm a sucker for the old clay animation ones.
I haven't seen those in decades.
Like
dude.
the one with like
Yeah, those are fun.
see, it's Rudolph is the main character, but it's all about the side characters, like the Bumble, because the Bumble bounces
Yeah.
and he saves it and he pulls the Yeti's tooth out.
I gotta rewatch them.
Can't beat it.
What's the one with Vince Vaughn? 4 Santas or something? 4 Christmases?
4 Christmases.
I gotta rewatch that one.
Was it good? The
I
first
remember watching it once and being like, I
Yeah.
love Vince Vaughn though.
Vince Vaughn is very hit or miss for me. It's really
there
just
was a fucking stretch of time like 07
Oh, he
to
was the
fucking
man.
2015 where he was dialed in.
it was True Detective 2 just kind of ruined Vince Vaughn for me.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, he kind of takes a big dump on that
Yeah,
whole
I
show.
never got through more.
Not
than
that it
3
was
episodes.
good, even if he was good.
If we're talking about acting though, True Detective season 1 is Matthew McConaughey. It's a masterclass.
Oh, it is. Season 3, Stephen Dorff and Stephen 3
I've
also
heard it's very good,
fucking
too.
crushes.
Season 2 was so bad that a lot of
It's-
people fell off.
A lot of people were like, "What's the point of this now?"
And I don't get it because our buddy Jared, friend of the show, was like, "It's
Shout out, Jared.
it's a whole different story. It has
Yeah.
nothing to do with season 2.
Right,
Just
give it another shot. Well,
Like,
people
oh.
are like, "I won't watch season 3 because season 2 was so bad." I'm like,
Exactly.
well, it's a completely different show.
yeah."
Yeah,
Took him saying that for me to be like, I guess he's got a fucking point.
yeah, dummies.
But it really was that bad of season 2.
It was real bad.
That's so hard to follow season 1.
Oh, God.
Fuck, dude.
Well, they just tried. It was too many characters, and most of them weren't interesting at all.
No.
And the story was hard to follow.
Yeah.
But Colin Farrell actually, talk about a masterclass in acting. He crushes season 2.
That's
Everyone
what's up.
else though crushes their own dick with
That's
a
a little
ball-peen
fucking. Colin Farrell's like, you
What?
forget about him.
hammer. You forget about
You
him.
forget that he can act as a fucking ass off. Even
Oh.
in the new Batman. As
Yeah, he's the
Penguin,
penguin.
dude.
You don't even know it's him. He looks so
No.
weird.
You forget that he's a fucking G.
He's the man.
There was someone else that was
And
like,
so
oh,
handsome.
God.
A young Colin Farrell. Whew. He had a guest spot on Friends when he was like in his 20s. Whew.
Oh, Marky Mark's the other one that you're like, he's just Marky Mark, you know?
Yeah.
But you're like, oh, he's a phenomenal fucking
Oh, yeah.
actor.
Because he does a bunch of goofy movies with Will Ferrell and shit. And then you're
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah, he's the man.
Oh, he can do a serious
Oh, yeah,
fucking...
he was
I
in
just-
Boogie Nights and it kicked ass. And his
Yeah.
dick was real big.
I wonder if it is that big.
No, it's a stunt dick.
Yeah, we should dive deeper into this.
Oh, it'll dive deeper into you, buddy.
That's what we'll do after the show.
Hey. All right, well, let's wrap it up. Thanks,
do it.
everyone, for listening. Check out Steamboat Comedy for all our events, and check out the trivia and our open mics and the spelling bee. We got all kinds of
All
hot
kinds of fucking
content
shit.
coming at you. Follow us on TikTok. We have TikToks now.
Yeah, more clip. We got to put out some clips. More clips coming soon.
More clips coming soon.
They will. Let's go watch football.
Okay. Goodbye.
Rain or shine, it's here to make you laugh. It's the Steamboat Comedy Podcast. It's the Steamboat Comedy Podcast.